sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
So here's Portland's starting group. We've got Denny Avdia and Freddie Simons out there with Shaedon Sharpe. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's Kamare in at the 3, the small forward. Ayton with a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Simon's shot is good.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
Pass to Zubac. And here's Dunn. Lets the 3 fly. The shot comes out. Simons outside. There's the 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Dunn. Powell outside. Leonard for 3. Portland grabs the miss. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Hey, guys. Well, this year marked the loss of Blazers great, Hall of Famer, and truly a one-of-one, Bill Walton. One of the greatest big men this league has ever seen, known for his incredible passing skills. And off the court, he was just as dedicated to assisting others and making the world a better place. Guys, there is no question Bill Walton will be missed.
His legacy carries on. Okay, Shams, thank you. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. How they'll go about defending DeAndre Ayton came up, and Coach told me once Ayton gets deep, it's too late. We need to find him early and not let him set up down low. Push him out to the line. That's a lot to be pushing around with Ayton being as big as they come, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
The Clippers have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Back to Harden. Powell passes to Leonard. Knocks it down from distance.
Boy, laser focus from Kawhi Leonard. He no sooner touches it than that ball is off to the rim.
Off the outside. Pass to Ayton. He tries for 3. And no good. The Clippers have gone 1 of 5 to start things off.
2 minutes remaining.
Harden surveying the D. There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. No good. That would have tied it. Simons against Harden. And it's Simons missing.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
Now here's Ayton. Yet to see a basket. Over Leonard. Again, the miss by Portland. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Well, Kawhi Leonard decides to flash that explosive athleticism. This guy works so hard on both his body and his craft.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Doris, not long ago, the Clippers were not associated with star power.
It's very true, B.A., but they are now. And it's not just the talent that they have. It's the experience that their guys bring to the court. They now have a core of big-time players who've been through virtually everything in the league.
All right, fans, it's dance can time. Get ready to dance. You know, like everyone's watching. You are on the big screen. To left feet there.
Clippers, Jones, he's checked in for Powell. Bogdanovich comes in for Dunn. And Ben Simmons subbed in for James Harden. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Now here's Avdia. No points so far. He's off on the layup. Here's Leonard. Shoots over Grant. And again, it's the Clippers converting.
You've got to keep the defense on their heels, and Kawhi consistently able to make pull-up jump shots.
Pass to Klingon. Henderson outside. Here's Kamari. Back to Henderson. Outside for Grant. 4 on the clock. To end the run. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Bogdanovich passes to Leonard. Hey, great D that time from Grant.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Oh, no good on the last-second attempt there. And a closely contested grit and grind first quarter comes to a close. It's Los Angeles leading by just 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
It's Jones at power forward with Zubats at center. Bogdanovich is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Coffey in at the small forward. That's who's out there for the Clippers. The Clippers in the lead. Here's Bogdanovich. And no good. His first shot of the night, missing. And here's Portland. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, a lot of new developments for the Clippers this season, and obviously they have the new arena, new designs for their logo, jerseys, and court. Not only that, their G League team moving into a brand new arena in Oceanside, renewing the San Diego Clippers moniker. Brian, a lot to be excited about for this Clips team.
No question. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you.
You know, depending on where Jeremy Grant's been, he's filled a lot of different roles. He's been asked to be the alpha or the second option or even a role player. But whatever it is, he's always willing to do whatever it takes to help the team.
Now here's Simmons. He's scoreless. Rebounded by Kamari. The Trailblazers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Henderson. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, and Henderson has got some hops for sure. You cannot let him get to the rim.
And here's Bogdanovich. Fires from deep. Here's Simmons. Good. Simmons has got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Henderson outside. Three-pointer. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Well, good 3-ball by Henderson. Now, this is the part of this game that he wants to keep developing.
Outside Simmons. Lays it up and banks it in. Simmons has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Henderson, the pass to Thibault. Here's Klingon. He's guarded by Zubats. Shot from 12. Coffey grabs a board. The Clippers trail. Inside. Here's Simmons. And he banks in the layup. Simmons has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, this is exactly where Ben Simmons looks to become assertive. The closer he is to the cup, the more dangerous he is.
Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
And Chauncey Billups calls time out here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. For the Clippers, Leonard's checked in for Zubac. Dunn comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's James Harden in for Ben Simmons. And a new group getting ready for Portland. Three minutes of action thus far in the second.
First half, 2 minutes.
Sharp with it. No points yet. Simons outside. Here's the three. Again, the miss by Portland.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To the inside. Unloads. Here's Coffey. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And it's Simons with the ball for the Trailblazers. Portland, no good that time either. Left side, Jones. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Boy, Ayton's reach is absolutely incredible. Great anticipation. That is nice defense.
And here's Simons outside. Nails it from three. Simons got 8 points.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Harden, the pass to Coffey. Now Leonard. From outside the arc. Leonard, a threat from deep.
Yeah, I just had a feeling Kawhi Leonard would respond with a three of his own. Beautiful.
Pass to Kamari. Now here's Avdia. Now here's Sharp, defended by Dunn. 3 on the clock. Baseline jumper, and that one's good. Sharp. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
And it looks like Sharp is fairly comfortable in the mid-range. Having dynamic shot-making ability would be a big plus for him.
Here's Leonard. Rebound by the Trailblazers. 15 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Sharp. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Now Dunn. Lets it go from deep. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Trailblazers out in front, up by 2. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And Doris, some use the term stocks to add up steals and blocks. Chet Holmgren and Victor Wembanyama's stocks are through the roof.
Well, in fact, since the turn of the century, only 5 rookies ever have averaged over 3, quote, stocks per game. Victor and Chet are both on that list. And listen, if you're a passionate passionate NBA fan, you are so excited about these two young men. The size and the skill and the eye-popping things they're doing on a nightly basis. NBA is in good hands.
On the court right now for Portland, they've got DeAndre Ayton. Anthony Simons out there with Sharp. Then there's Abdia, and it's Kamare in at the 3 spot. Now here's Ayton, still without a bucket.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
There's the steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Sharp with it, Dunn in his pocket.
That's an athletic play by Sharp, putting in the sweat to beat the other guys back on the fast break.
Dunn outside. Back to Leonard. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And Abdia with the basket on the assist by Simons. And the Trailblazers lead by 4. The Clippers shooting around 33%, not the best offensive efficiency. Here's Leonard. Leonard spikes it down.
Wow, all business right now. Defense better get started. It's going to be a long night.
Well, Doris, there's one thing for sure. When Kawhi Leonard is available, he's elite.
There's no question about it, Brian. And it's so difficult to watch a player who cares so deeply about the game as Kawhi does not have his body hold up. It's been unfortunate over the years to see the toll injuries have taken on his career. But boy, oh boy, clutch, skilled, competitive, tough, every attribute you could want.
Sharp, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And Harden with the slam.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Now here's Ayton. No made baskets yet. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Dunn.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Pass to Leonard. Outside Harden. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Yeah, just a smart call by Harden. Using the pick to shake off the defense and get himself a look.
Ayton with it. Simons outside.
3 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 8 rebounds in the game. Dunn outside. Pass to Harden. Portland with a rebound. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. There's 1:34 left to play in the third. Here's Kamare. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. And it's Powell with the ball for the Clippers. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Portland has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Sharp. Out to Simons. From downtown. Drops in the 3. Simons got 11 points.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Outside Harden. Back to Leonard. Portland with a rebound. Outside Sharp. Simons outside. Outside Sharp. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And now a 3-point Portland lead. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt. Let's hope he's okay.
Oh, man, that's tough. You just never like to see this in sports.
No, obviously something that, every player fears. The NBA has made player safety a priority, but injuries continue to happen.
Klingon, he's checked in for Portland. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Leonard outside. Abdia pulls it in. Simons outside. Launches a three. And again, it's Portland with a three.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number one on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And their defense has been able to bottle up James Harden, one of the league's elite scorers. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Kawhi Leonard out there with Amir Coffey. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then there's Chris Dunn. And it's Jones in at the center, locking down the middle. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Let's go with a three. He can't get it to go. Grant outside. Pass to Thibault. The 3 ball. Leonard pulls down the board. Leonard's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Coffey. Dunn, the pass to Leonard. Over Henderson. Shot by Leonard, no good. Portland leading by 6. Now Henderson, defended by Dunn. Henderson misses. Outside Bogdanovic. They set the pick. Pass to Coffey. Leonard outside. And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Now here's Dunn, defended by Henderson. The shot by Dunn, no good. Grant against Bogdanovic. And he lays it up and in. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
The inside defense gets right up on Grant, but he stays cool and finds a way through to his finish.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. He's checked in for Los Angeles. And also a switch here for Portland. Simons is checked in for Thibault. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew, we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Outside Bogdanovich. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Trailblazers lead by 8. And he lobs it up. Oh, hello. Time Lord with the oop.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Leonard against Williams. Powell in the post. Hey, great D that time from Grant. And so Grant will bring it up for the Trailblazers. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Nice balance from Kawhi Leonard there.
The toughness and tenacity very much describe Kawhi Leonard's game.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Simons. And he goes in for the dunk.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive. No question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused.
Get loud, fans. On the court is your Hype Squad. Who wants a free t-shirt? Louder. Get louder.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Zubats, he's checked in for Jones. And it's Harden in for Bogdanovich. Here's Leonard. The claw! Too much for the D to handle.
Yeah, Kawhi Leonard has found so many ways to score. He can slip around you with his length. He can go through you with his strength. This guy's so tough to guard.
A step-back shot. Counted. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now here's Simons. Driving inside. Rips it home off a terrific move.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Zubats with a screen on Simons. From 10 feet away. Portland grabs the miss. Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Shot from the top of the key. Offensive board. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Leonard can't get it to go. Now Portland with it. They're on a 12-4 run.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Trailblazers.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Anthony Simons.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Now here's Harden. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Zubats with a screen on Simons. 5 on the clock. Done. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
Chris Dunn.
problem for Portland as they get the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And let's reveal our player of the game, Anthony Simons.